everybody? We are here with another reaction video.
Wee.
So we are going to be reacting to... Good Charlotte has a new song, apparently.
Bringing it back to the old school.
Yes, because we're some old fools.
Who's so cool?
Well, I am. But, so it looks like they came out with this song in December of 2020. So it's a couple months old. Not too incredibly old.
Yeah, it's weird. Name of the song is actually Last December, and it came out
Last December.
Appropriate. It's been a long time since I've heard Good Charlotte.
I know. I have a lot of their old stuff on my playlist. I was just listening to The River this morning.
That's a good one. Yep.
But, and they were a big emo band.
Yeah.
You know, and then they kind of went off into that poppy punk thing that kind of like Blink-182 did.
Mm-hmm. But I actually really enjoyed that music.
I did. I mean, I liked it too. They just, you know, Little Things was way different from like, I Don't Want to Be in Love.
It's weird how that stuff is coming back because they don't have like that style of music like Blink-182. Mm-hmm. It had a cult following, but it didn't stay as popular going through the 2000s.
True. And then they kind of like disappeared forever and then came back. They're actually coming out with a brand new album.
Get out of here.
That's serious. Just saw it today. But yeah, all these old bands are like coming back and like repurposing themselves and trying to make themselves well known again in a different genre, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to hear whether or not this actually sounds like Good Charlotte. Because a lot of the bands that have come back don't sound anything like what you would have expected them to sound like 20 years ago.
Well, take Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think they changed. They don't sound how they used to sound.
That's maybe one of the ones that I think sounds similar, I think.
Well,
there are a couple, like Foo Fighters, I think, sound similar.
They do, yeah. But they never really disappeared.
Yeah, you're right. They weathered this storm.
They did. So, Good Charlotte, Last December. We're going to go ahead and get it kicked off.
Hell yeah.
It already sounds just like them.
Yep. Yeah. Bro.
He looks like our age.
All right, so he's got some years on him now.
Yeah.
And he's chunky.
Dad bod.
Respect.
It's nice. I like dad bod. I want to say, this sounds to me like Hold On. That same style.
Yeah.
When they came out with that, I mean, so far they're pretty spot on for what they used to sound like.
Yeah, not like their punkier stuff, but definitely their poppier stuff. Like you were saying, Hold On, yeah.
Yeah, like the mid 2000s time frame.
Yeah, I could see that. For sure. So I wonder, they just showed the outside of like a dive bar, obviously, where like the band posters and stuff were.
Yeah.
So I wonder what it's like for dudes like this who grew up in like that punk scene. You had to go to those small venues to get known. You know, you had to like work through the mirth and the mire to like build a name for yourself. In today's day and age, with COVID being what it is, you can't do that. And not only that, but YouTube offers the opportunity. I wonder what it's like being a dude that had to go through all that, whether or not there's like bitterness or there's like sympathy towards young artists these days.
True. Yeah, because, you know, social media just makes everyone who they are. You take like people like Kane Brown. He became the big country star that he became because of YouTube and because of him pushing out social media. And
To be honest with you, I don't know who Kane Brown
country singer.
Country.
But you know, you have Taylor Swift. She made a whole entire album during COVID being shut down because you can push that stuff out.
Yeah, but she also had a following already. I'm talking about
People who have no following.
yeah. Today you decide I'm giving up everything. I want to go pursue music. Like you're not gonna go play a show at your local dive bar.
Yeah, because of COVID.
But you do have platforms like YouTube. So I'm just saying, like, I wonder what the respect level for people like, you know, Benji, for new up and coming bands like that. You know, I wonder if they probably, you know, they're good people. They probably have like a, you know, a support group or something like that to help people like that out. But it's just curious, you know, because you're always trying to leave a legacy for the people behind you too.
True. You're right, though. You're right. I liked it.
It did sound an awful lot like some of their other stuff,
Yeah.
but it sounded like the stuff that I wouldn't have liked back then.
See, and I liked it. But we need to pull up the lyrics to this song because he says like, and that's just the life you get, and nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. You live and then you die, and
But it couldn't be better. So their whole video is based off of like COVID, obviously, what's going on in the world, and like to me, what they're saying is like, hey, this really sucks right now. This blows, but like you're alive, and it, you know, you're in the moment. This is better. This is good, because you know.
No, I get it. It's like I say it all the time. I think people, their lives blink before they're, you know, it moves so fast because they spend so much time wishing that they could get through what they're going through right now, because, you know, everything in the moment seems so much harder than it actually is. And I think that's his way of saying, like, look, dude, yeah, it sucks, but like you said, you are alive.
Yeah.
And in the end, it's better to be alive and be a little bit shitty than...
And like be happy with yourself, because like nobody else is gonna give a shit if you're happy or not. Like
True.
You do what you gotta do for yourself.
All right, so the lyrics. His friends all come to the funeral underdressed. Respect. They stuck around for an hour or so, and then they left, but I couldn't take it personal. I laughed. So I wonder if this was like a personal experience
Like a
for him.
memorial song.
Yeah. I was dwelling on how time just goes so fast, and if I never do it better than the way we did before, I can live with that. It's whatever. Yeah, so it's like looking back.
I could change shit, but like I didn't, and that's okay because I lived life the way that I did.
Yeah, we fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you nailed it. Going back, maybe we would just do some things differently, but you know, we did what we did.
Exactly. And it makes you who you are. Like you can't, sure, there's things that everybody would like to go back and change, I'm sure, but you adapt, you overcome, and you persevere.
Everything's okay, and then we die. But it couldn't be better.
That's just life. I really like that lyric. That's just the life you get, and nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, fair.
It's real. It's raw. It's just like, listen.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
I like it.
In the end and after it all, there's nothing in general. You were my best friend, and I was sad because I knew that you didn't know.
And all the time. Oh, so there's some regret going on, it sounds like.
Some regrets. Call your mom, call your dad, and your friends.
Yeah, that's... So I would say, like, they stuck to who they are. They got poppy in the mid-2000s. This was on that popular trend, but it's emo as shit. Like, it's deep. It's raw.
I want to know what happened, though. Like, obviously, there's a backstory.
Well, if you noticed in the video, there's a point where they focus in on that, like a dive bar, and it's a picture of somebody. So I wonder if that was, like, in memoriam to somebody that they knew.
It's not his brother, right?
No, they're twins. They're there. They're both in that video.
Were they both in there? Yeah. Maybe I just saw...
They look different. Okay. One's Benji, one's Joel. I think
Benji's the chunky one, right?
I actually think Benji might have been the smaller one.
Oh.
Yeah. I think Joel put on the weight. No offense, I like it. I like me a dad bod.
Just saying. You tell me I'm going to meet a Benji and I'm going to meet a Joel. One of them's going to be chunky. Subconsciously, I'm thinking Benji's a chunky dude. Sorry.
Can't be the chunky dude if you're the lead singer, right?
Coming from a chunky dude, respect.
No, it was... I liked it.
I liked it too. It's just...
I'd listen to it again.
Yeah, I don't think it would go on my playlist, but if it was on, I wouldn't change the channel. But that's it. Good Charlotte. Last December. Until next time.